would you like to learn from me?
Well, I have a lot of things I'd like to learn. Well, first is matchups. I think what separates advanced players from top players is their ability to just understand the matchups, because once that happens, I feel like you're really playing Tekken.
I
A
completely
lot of
agree.
us we're scrapping, we're just fighting. But when you watch high level Tekken, you guys clearly know what you're doing and then are able to like find exploits, or are able to adapt better because you guys both, your competitor understands the matchup. So I need that matchup experience very badly.
Okay, and
I'd
we will be doing
also
that. Yep.
Yes, okay, cool. And then the composure. How do you do it? How do you make that that read in like the split second decision making and keep your calm? Oh god, it's amazing. I like I'm still fangirling that I'm talking to you, so it's like you're just so good. Like it's insane.
You
So
know,
yes, composure. I
composure.
think.
It takes time. I wanted to actually discuss that a little bit. At first I wasn't always like that. And even
Mhm.
like a year ago, I found myself when I would train at home, I was getting very frustrated. Nobody could ever tell, but I could tell because emotionally when I was overextending a lot in certain situations,
Mhm.
always going for the kill way too soon.
Mhm.
And I found that mentally there were some things that I wasn't tending to. So I found that like sometimes I would like scratch myself and I wasn't noticing because I was getting really mad, and
Wow.
I couldn't like project it outwardly. So what I
Yeah.
was doing was like it was all on my arm, like it was bad. Nobody knew,
Mhm.
but then I start to realize I'm like, is maybe I don't feel like I have any control? Is that what's
Mm.
going on?
Mhm.
Um, so in regards to composure, sometimes like I talked to my training partner Shadow about it. Just like realizing that it's Tekken 7. You're never exactly out of it. You're never
Mhm.
just done, until you are actually dead, until it says 0-0 or whatever, you're not actually dead. There's too many comeback factors in the game, and you
Yeah.
have to take every single moment to like, take advantage of that, right? And there's always a way to come back. But people get so fixated on they're tilted. They're tilted because of one thing that didn't go right, and because of that their whole game plan turns like just disintegrates. They don't they can't bounce back from it because mentally they are defeated before they can even get started.
Mhm.
And so I think that's really important. People get too mad. They get too mad because
Okay.
they beat themselves up. We have 3 rounds, technically 6, for a reason. But yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, I'm writing this down just, to keep tabs and all that. So that's very, very good. Oh,
Oh, no,
so good,
no,
so
no,
good.
it's no problem. I just, I want to tell you, like, we're very human. The only reason I share this with you is because, and this is also in the recording, I don't care. It's important that you understand, like, it's okay to be human. But to
Mhm.
be the best version of yourself, you have to accept that sometimes you will feel weak. But it's a matter of how you want to move past it, how you want to become better than the way you feel, so you can become the best competitor that you can be.
Mhm.
So mental fortitude is such a big part of it, and that if you need some time away or you want to be able to express yourself or something like that, you do that so that when you come back to the game you're mentally refreshed. So you're not beating yourself up all the time, because that what will happen is you'll be too hard on yourself as you're starting to see the progression. Sometimes one thing that might set you back will make you go, oh my god, like I was doing well, and the one thing will make you feel like you improved at like none. So it's one thing.
Understood. Oh, wow. Great, great, great advice. Jesus.
You just give me a little insight. What else would you like to learn from me? Because I know I kind of.
I mean, I think also you're I don't know if this can be taught, but is there a way to train it? Like your reactions, you're just your ability to always guess right, I guess. So your reads, I should say, you are I definitely, try to emulate my gameplay to what I see and what I like. And I think you have really, really good, like reactions and you block. Oh God, you're just so good. Yes. So your reactions, and
Reactions.
your ability to make the right reads. Yes.
So in brackets, I put sound cues / blocks.
Okay.
Because like the way I do that is you know it's what the information my opponent gives me. And even at high level, you'll notice there are certain things that people will go for to try and like open you up to download you, whether it's always going for like a down 4-1 or something's really plus. They keep on doing that jab that's plus to try and get you to respond. Then they'll maybe do a magic 4. Like there's things that you just pick up on, and usually for me, what's happening is it's either I get hit by it the first time, I said, this is a setup, and they'll try and do it again the same way later. So it's just, you put that kind of in your like memory bank and save it. Sound cues also do that for me because my eyesight is not the best. I use sound. Like my sound is usually at like 90-95%.
Wow.
Because I can't see really well. And that's why I have glasses. But
I got you.
So I really use sound because that's really what helps people to punish. So Caliber is known for that as well. Fergus mentions this in the Wave Dash podcast. He talks about how the Caliber characters they say certain like phrases as they do like a certain part of a string, which really helps with like block punishment. So in Tekken is the same thing. A lot of players do it, and it's something I think could really help you in being more in tune to your reactions, along with like what I said, noticing patterns, which we will discuss, and you will be playing today, which will be very exciting. I have the person, waiting,
Okay.
but I won't tell you because I'm so excited. This is such a surprise. I'm so excited. Okay. Anything else that you would like to learn from me?
Yes. So going based off of reactions and reads, does that also enhance your ability to adapt? Because you're saying that you start to keep these things in the back of your mind. So adapting is essentially, reading patterns or reading your opponent's habits. What can I do to like adapt faster? Because essentially in tournaments it's the first to 2. So how can I, pick up these habits that my opponent is doing in what 6 rounds? Like how do I do that? Or 6 or 9 rounds. Yeah, adapting.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, these are great. So you said you'd like to learn from me matchups. So like high level Tekken exposing weaknesses, breaking down your opponent, composure, keeping it all together in a certain amount of time, reactions, being able to react, block, make reads, adapting. How can you adapt faster? Since we only do have a certain amount of rounds and games, which I totally understand, because that first to 2 is killer. Yeah. Okay, we can do all of these things, and I will have the help of some great players to give some insight to you as well.
Yes.
So yeah, like it, it won't just all come from me because I feel like there's people that taught me too, and I feel like they'd be really good in giving you that advice. So I did put here, maybe at some point, maybe after you play the person I have for you, maybe we'll play a little bit. But I definitely wanted. Oh, well, you see it. Oops. But
it's okay. I didn't see anything.
Okay, let's scroll up. But I think I'll let you play this person first, which I'll just totally tell you. It's Shadow. I got him, right away. I have him on speed dial always. He's one of my best friends. But yeah, he said, "Oh my God, of course." He's like, "I'd love to help." After your fights with him, he will come into a Discord call with us.
Oh no.
No,
cool.
He's amazing.
I'm just gonna fan myself a little bit.
And he's a Mishima player as well. So
yeah.
He used to main Heihachi Kazuya back in Tag 2. So I remember that. It was so crazy. But yeah, he was really good with them, right? So I know he still has the information, the knowledge, and I know that along with that, he plays Athena, Anna, the matchups that you were talking about, So I and Julia too. So I know you had those in your list, so I thought it would be really good. Maybe we do like separate first to 5s, like first to 3s, whichever ones you wanted to do. I want to leave that up to you.
Wow. So cool. Okay, perfect. I would love to do first to 5s. I don't want to take up too much time though. You guys are busy, but I just want to play as much as I can.
No, if you want to, no. This is Friday, and Friday's a good day. You would be no. we're gonna do this 2 hours, 2 hours 30 minutes, whatever, that's fine. Like, I just want to make sure it was okay with you if you're busy, because I'm going to commentate the crap out of these. And don't worry if they're not streamed, right? I wanted these to be intimate. I really feel like that's important. You know, whatever Persia wants to do with them, that's fine. But I will be commentating them. You won't hear me, probably. You probably mute me. That's fine. I want you to just focus. But I will be analyzing what's going on as you're playing. So, you know, I want you to focus on playing. And Shadow will give you, you know, his rundown after the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whew, cool. This is, oh my God. I need to pinch myself real quick. Oh my gosh.
I told him between 120 and 130 I'd hit him up. So we're right in between the time. It's perfect. Let's talk a little bit about your Tekken journeys. So we could just, since we have a little bit of time. Hold on. All right. So I guess, so based on the things that you told me, we can definitely do all of these things, and we can talk and like theorize, because it seems like you really like watching as well. So maybe like, you know, we can watch like some Tekken together, because it's really fun, but we also get to talk about why people choose to do what they do.
I love your breakdowns when you're watching like the Pakistani tournaments.
Oh so my fun.
God. Yeah, and like I love the way they play. So it's like, oh, it's a breath of fresh air. It's really good stuff.
It's really I always like talking kind of like about the different types of Tekken, because you know, it's like Incog said. He made such a good point about it, that you know, people get so focused on trying to play one way. It's nice to see different regions play different. It's good to be exposed to different types of Tekken. It's important, it's healthy, and it helps you to like be comfortable in playing the way that you want. And that's what we want. Like, I don't want you know, I want to play just like no. We aren't gonna do what separates you from everybody, you know, as an individual player, is that, you know, nobody plays a character like you. Like, you can play, everybody can play the same character, but everybody plays that character different. And that's you know, you already stand out in so many ways in regards to like the fact that you play Heihachi, and not a lot of people play Heihachi, and your knowledge of the game is high. So that's all really good stuff. So now at this point, we just like, you know,
fine tune some things.
Exactly.
See where we get. Okay, cool.
What other character would you use?
I use Bob on the side.
Perfect. Okay. I would say, like, I'm not saying just, you know, don't focus on Heihachi, always focus on your main. But also start cultivating your secondary too.
Yeah.
It's always good to have another, and he's like a Mishima, so like, this is amazing.
Exactly. So
yeah.
That's why I use him.
Okay, good. Do you play him often?
Yes. Just not like, he's not at Heihachi's level, obviously, but he was my main in Tag 2, so I still have the muscle memory with Bob and stuff like that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good. Because he's still really good. It's just he's different in 7, but strong, still scary. Gotta do a little bit more, but you already use Heihachi, so you know what that's like. So that's fine. That is okay.
You're right.
That's okay. I'm just saying, like, in Tekken 7, I feel like it's really important to have 2 characters. Now, I didn't say pick Ram, because I didn't say that. I didn't say go eat. I just,
no thanks.
You know, 2 different types of characters. You know, that's all I say. When people ask, like, do you think it's normal for, like, should I pick another character? I said, of course, yeah, you should. Yes. You want to know why? Because if you're going to have those 2 characters, make sure one is very different than the other. So just in case maybe you're down with the game.
Nice. Okay, cool. Because they are. That's good.
And that's good. And Bob, I think, is a lot. He can apply a lot more pressure. Yeah. Easier. Like, at the wall, there's no question as to, like, if you're using Bob, somebody's got to get hit on the wall. Maybe we'll watch like Fab matches sometimes, because he, you know, that's somebody I train with, and that man's a nut. He's really good with Bob.
I think he's the best Bob in America.
I think so too. I mean, I agree with you. Even though I felt like at one point Incognito and Fab were pretty much on the same level with Bob. Both old heads, you know, so the way they played him was very like offensive, but it had a defensive kind of pressure. But
Does Incog still play Bob? I haven't seen his Bob since Tag 2. Like, does he run Bob
girl,
anymore?
like barely. Like the
Aw.
last time I played him with Elisa, when he used Bob, and it did not go well for him. I just
Oh,
don't. I
no.
just don't think like he. I think he kind of got away from the character. He had an
Okay.
amazing Bob, but I mean, yet again, though, Bob was also just really good. So I
He
don't know.
was
People are
so
just
good back
he
then,
was
yeah.
really good. So I don't know. People are.
Ooh.
I don't know. They're all over the place. The point being, yeah, make sure. I would say like it. I probably say this as like, hey, do this as homework. Make sure you start like kind of using Bob a bit more.
Okay.
Yeah. Talk to me then a little bit about like Bob. Like, are there any instances where you have ever switched to the character in tournament?
Yes. This is just a theory of mine that's worked so far. Sometimes if I'm in like
Hold
pools
on,
or
I'm
something.
typing
Oh,
this. Sorry.
okay.
Make sure I get this.
I'll use Bob against more like for pools or something again or lower level opponents because Bob is just so offensive and so aggressive. So I play a very pokey kind of annoying like Fab style Bob. I'm
Yes.
very I like he is the ideal like Bob. So I try to, do some things but also maintain how I play. So I like to like rush you down, poke you down, mix you up at the wall, mix you up with his strings, do his strings, steal your turn. I just counter hit. I just like to be super, super aggressive with Bob. And he gets the job done with like unfamiliarity, but he's not a character that I would say like that I'm comfortable using against like better players, if that makes sense. Like I
Okay.
can throw him out in the lobby and stuff like that and play and perform, but against like someone really, really strong, I don't think my Bob's there. He's not there. So I do need to work with him. And I don't lab with him at all. So I gotta change that
No
for sure.
problem. Needs to lab more
Yeah.
as Bob. Perfect. Okay. Cool. So when you switch to Bob, you said you use Bob in pools on lower
Yeah.
level opponents with
Yeah.
kind of in that Fab style rush down, but it's a hybrid of that and you using your own style. Where you said that you're very pokey, poke heavy, which is like really good with Bob.
Okay.
Let's talk a bit about your wall pressure with him. We need to we'll be watching Fab's matches for sure for that
Right.
because that's the kind of pressure you want in general, and I think that'll really help your Heihachi a lot.
Okay. Cool.
That passiveness like that you have with Heihachi sometimes, I think using Bob will really help you like kind of bring that like aggression out. Like it'll pull it out of you because you won't be so concerned about certain things. Because just because Heihachi's different doesn't mean you can't apply that stuff still. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Because it is. They are different, but I always feel like that secondary character really helps you. Like it brings out something that you didn't use much of in your main. Just like when I use Elisa and Xiaoyu's definitely like more offensive. So like using her really helps me understand like maybe where I want to press more with Elisa. Maybe not being afraid to press more in certain situations instead of always just bagging off in certain ones at the wall, really trying to push that pressure. Like, even if it's not with like a stance, maybe I'm like twitch ducking a lot in front of them at the wall. Then I do a back three or something. But because I use Xiaoyu, that'll help me. That's helped me with my wall pressure and like Oki potential because Elisa doesn't really have it, but because I Xiaoyu, I'm like maybe it's not the same, but like what if I got stuff?
Okay.
And then you experiment. A secondary helps you in experimenting with your main. I think.
I like that. It's not something I've been told, This is great. I'm gonna work on this for sure. Cause who knows? I could figure out some things with like Bob that'll work with Heihachi. I'm excited.
Yeah. Wall pressure for sure, I think. And
Yeah.
he's a nut. That character's a nut.
I do. Okay, now I thought of a question. I have a question, and this could be, however you want to answer this, because this is my issue. I have always been told that I play with too much respect, and then you tell me that being too defensive can get me killed in this game. So like when you're playing like, maybe someone internationally, how do you break that like that wall that holds you back where you're like, okay, if I do this, I'm going to get punished because I'm constantly thinking I need to show the high level players respect. And sometimes I'm told, that doesn't really
Ooh,
matter. I don't know.
baby. This is a
I
really
hope
great
that's
question.
okay, cool, cuz it's like
Okay.
always been in here.
I'll talk about it a little bit more as well, because I didn't want to keep him waiting too long, but we
Mm,
will talk about this. So I'll talk about this a little bit. So
okay,
pretty
cool.
much, so you're asking, how do you refrain from respecting high level players?
Yeah.
Is that the question? Okay.
Yeah, everyone.
How to refrain from over respecting?
Yeah, I definitely I'm known for doing that because we've like obscure Cody and the guys down
Reflex all of
here.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, you're too nice, you're too nice. Well, yeah, it's
You
something to figure
that's at that point we have to pull out the inner demon within you, right? Because like because really all of that like sugary niceness is great. I totally love it, but at the same time, you're gonna kill. Like that is
Yeah.
it, and you want to put the fear of God in these people, in these men. In general, you want to put the fear of God in them, right?
Okay.
So maybe it's because these are people that that you play
Mm.
with, and so
Mhm.
naturally, what happens sometimes is we're kind of like, well, I know they know how I play, and I know how they play. So
Mm.
maybe I should just. And that also might be a thing too, because that's a real thing. So you're like, maybe you don't try to go for certain things in
Yes.
matches because you think they know
Yes.
what you're gonna do because you played each other
Yes.
so much. That's fine.
100%.
So then
100%.
so what's healthy about that is though, like then you can start playing mind games because if you know that they are used to a certain way that you like set things up, then you can start doing the opposite. So this will really help your brain think a little differently because they'll expect something and then you do something completely different.
Mm.
So to refrain from over respecting players, you have to understand that you're just as good as them.
Oh.
And that's a confidence thing. So you have to understand that like you know so much more than you think. You know a lot, like you're just used to maybe like playing these people a lot, so maybe you kind of are like, maybe I should go for that. But that's why, like I said, you maybe they're used to you going for like a hell sweep at a certain spacing. But
Yes.
if you go for like a mid instead, they won't expect it, so they'll eat the mid instead of the low, or like to instead of blocking the low. So there's certain things like that. Looking at their patterns, so it's kind of like what we talked about above, like adapting, especially with people who know how you play. Um, and that'll really help you too in like changing how you play, especially when people know how you play.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, and so that kind of goes back to looking at weaknesses. Um,
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely one of those.
for example, like when I play Shadow, something I would do when we would train a lot, I would with Xiaoyu after I do like a knockdown, like after I do the tailspin, then I do the running 3 into AOP into 1+2,
Yeah.
right? Knocks him
Yeah.
down, whatever. Yeah, and then I run up. A lot of time people will step, and he a lot of the time he would try and step me, so I would do a homing move, the forward 4, and it would catch him. So when I was doing it, he would when I run up, he just dunk it because it's a high, and then he launched me. So then
Mm.
after that, I start doing the launcher instead. I run up and do the launcher to catch him because down forward 2 squiggle 1 has a tracking property. So that you change that, or you just go for the mid, or just dash up and do nothing because they'll expect it. So they'll expect something. You don't do anything. It's like just a small example, but like the same kind of
That
thing.
goes like that's the smallest, and it goes a long way. Like that can make or break the match. Oh God, so good.
Yeah, like stuff.
Okay.
Even like when he what's something else he did? He always used like recently when I play Elisa and I go to chainsaw after punishing it. I would punish him with a 10 frame if he did a 10 frame move, 11 frame move. I do 1-1 with Elisa. It's plus 8 or whatever, 7, 8. He would always press a button in certain spots, and so he would get counted. I do 4. I just do 4 after because I'm super plus. He was challenging it, and
Mm.
I try to be aggressive. And, we try stuff out on each other, but we're fighting just because like that's how we play. But then at one point he just stopped doing it because then he's like, I'm getting hit by this. So he would duck it, and he ducked my 4 in anticipation and hop kick me, and then so I stopped doing 4, and then like it just this whole like and do a bit instead.
Nice. It's a
So
cycle.
just examples,
Okay.
But
Okay.
I'm sure the same thing could apply. Like we will definitely watch your matches against some of your the people you play more
Mm-hmm.
often. But yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it. Oh. Alright. I'll be keeping score for them. And I will be writing down notes. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. Thank you so much, Shadow, and thank you to Athena for just, you know, being so easy to cooperate with in this. Oh my god, it's the Mishima matchup! Alright, let's do it. Okay. 0-0. Alright, so the spacing a little bit. Oh, she already hit him with the... Oh my god, hit the forward 4. Oh, that electric. Okay. So she kind of overextended a little bit too much too soon. Okay, so Shadow, max combo damage. Nice throw! I like that interrupt, but now she's on the wall. A little scary. Oh my god, this is nuts. Nice move to kind of keep him in check. Alright, now the wave dash. Okay, so because she's low on health, they're kind of playing a little more safer. I like that. Nice duck! Okay. Oh, the parry! Well done! I think that was a great, kind of like, use of the low parry at the end. Didn't overextend too much. Alright. Okay, Shadow kind of opening her up a little bit. She walked into the electric. I think she's gonna have to dash and block a little bit more. Okay, now she's gonna have to guess again. Shadow's really keeping her there. That was a really clean round. I think it was kind of hard for her to, kind of get something started once the, once he kind of got to the wall. So maybe her wall pressure might be her wall defense might be a little, shaky. Okay, so let's see how she reacts on the wall again right here. Okay. That was solid. Okay, now she's off the wall. So let's see how she gets that momentum started. She's trying to stay on him. Nice duck. Alright. So they're almost about even on health. Okay. I think that's kind of tried ducking for him. A little bit of an unnecessary risk right there. I think maybe she was going for another move. Nice. That was a nice step by Shadow. Nice step! Well done. Nice. The check duck. Shadow's trying to keep her up that wall now, so he's gonna start doing homing moves. She's gonna have to find a way to get off that wall. Beautiful. I like how she's really adjusting her wall pressure. Oh, there was the punish. It was just a little late. That's alright, that's alright. Well done. Nice closeout with the forward 3. A safe option, just in case he was trying to look to block low, which it looked like he was trying to. And it's a nice clean mid, safe. I like how she's using that forward 3 now. Oh, that step. Oh my god. She's adjusted. Beautiful forward 4-2. Ooh. Just small execution errors, but not bad at all in regards to just the adjusting. He's trying to get off the wall now. But now let's see how she deals with putting on the pressure at the wall. Ooh. Nice step! Okay. All it'll take is one combo from her. That was a clean round. Game. Athena. So when Shadow is I think now that when he's seeing you step, he's waiting for you to step, and because your moves are coming out a little bit slower, it's giving him time to do his move. I think he was doing like 4-4-4 or like no, I think forward 4. Or it was like a counter hit move. I have to look at it again, but you're stepping and kind of committing to something too soon, so he's counter hitting you. He's checking, he's noticing your sight set timing. Okay. All right. Actually, it's already keeping score right there, so I guess I don't have to worry. Nice hell sweep. Okay, try to keep a little bit more wall pressure. The electric. And down for it too. It's very clean. So he's definitely counter hitting you now a bit more. Nice forward 4. Well done. All right. So let's try and keep him at the wall. So something that's really good with Mishima's is definitely using that one jab, that 1-1. Like how Shadow is using it. Nice hell sweep. I like the use of the check ducking. Both of you all are check ducking from certain ranges. So just in case the electric comes out, but just in case a hell sweep comes out, you have an option. It's literally showing how aware you are. Beautiful counter hit with the forward 3 to the wall. All right, Athena, what's your option? What you gonna do? Oh, I respect the attempt. A little overly risky, but now you know that Shadow, he'll try and punish it. Nice. Smooth finish, smooth finish. Yeah, you know your Mishimas. Okay, so at this range, I noticed that Shadow has been launching you a lot with the, with the keep out. The keep out electric. So you want to be a little careful. You want to be a little careful here. Alright, spacing each other. Nice stab! Nice, very clean. Yeah, now... Whoa! Woo! That tracked a little bit! Alright, wall? That's alright. Just a little overly risky right there. Sometimes just don't let it rip. Don't have to. You wanna keep the pressure with the down forward 1. You want to do the mental frames of it being there, because if he's only expecting the down forward 1, you know, you want to use that when maybe you've instilled enough mental pressure with the down forward 1 and not letting it rip, because you don't want to give away health too soon. Beautiful duck. Oh, he tried for the punch with the forward 4 too. I respect it. All right, you had the life lead with 31 seconds. Okay, so right there, because Shadow knows that Heihachi's a little slower, he's gonna start trying to challenge you for stuff. Because he knows that the option that you're gonna go for after he does some sort of offensive pressure is possibly gonna be slower than his. He's going automatically right away for that uppercut, that electric. He's going for it like every time. So what you want to do, I say at that point, start kind of checking him for it. So, because in certain places, Athena, you've been ducking. Sidestep left ducking. So kind of apply that same concept to when he's using that offensive pressure on you. When he's trying to bait the, bait the electric. Because that's happened a few times. He's baiting the electric on you. All right. But you're playing these matches really, really well. Just keep it up. I would say we still kind of need to get your wall pressure a little bit, like, we want to get your wall pressure a little bit more active, but I like what you're doing right here. So what's happening is after you'll get a little bit of offensive pressure, Shadow's challenging you right away. So sometimes just wait a little. Just, you don't gotta do too much. You'll know. So sometimes you don't have to always go for something right away. See how you're just poking right here? Beautiful. You have the life lead. 36 seconds left on the clock. Play with that. Beautiful. There you go. See how you slowed it down? You did not get counter hit really that match. Didn't get hit by electric. You didn't get baited by it or anything. Well done. He sensed your movement on that one. I would say you definitely want to get up after that. Nice. Get that pressure. There you go. Well done. Let it rip sometimes. There you go. Let it rip. Let it rip. Let it rip. Let it rip. Good. See that beautiful placement. Beautiful placement. Okay, at the wall. How are you gonna respond here? Nice block. Nice duck. A little late. A little late on the... Nice electric to get off the wall. Beautiful. Let's bring that momentum back. Okay, he might go for another hell sweep. Woo! Scary situation. Scary situation. And this space is so much smaller, which is so good for Mishimas. Okay, he's really trying. Beautiful! Okay, the positioning was a little weird. I don't know if Heihachi's throws kind of make it a little different for him. That's alright. Nice duck. Wow, these suits are crazy. Nice duck. Yeah, Shadow's kind of he's starting to implement the wave dash into hell sweep now. He's starting to do those mix-ups now. He wasn't doing them originally. He's really trying to mix up the pace. I think right here, being more active with a jab would be really good for you. Just kind of like the way he does it sometimes. He kind of uses that jab in the open. Right, nice. Oh, what? That was just weird. Oh my god, you guys both went for something. You're crazy. Oh, you guys are crazy. Oh, we got hit by it. Okay. I like that. I like that. I think the right jump parry could be used a little bit more. Okay, he used his rage drive. Now y'all are even. Dang. All right. Clean. Clean. That was a really good round. That round, I think you overextended a little bit right there. No need to do a running move. No need to do a running move there at the end. You had like about 18 seconds on the clock. At that point, y'all could just, you can play the clock, which means, you know, you just space each other out, wait it out. Shadow is notorious for that in a really good way. He knows how to play the clock. Like a time scam kind of thing. Like you just, you know, you want to let them come to you, especially since he used his rage drive. So what can he really do? If Kazuya's rage drive is gone, you don't have to guess between that rage drive or the hell sweep or anything. So if you just kind of stay outside of his range like you were doing when you had health, you know, you're staying at like range 1, like and kind of like range 0.5, you don't really have to kind of like, you don't have to guess. So because like remember, if that rage drive is gone, your opponent has just eliminated a mix-up that they had. And so that's less for you. That's less pressure for you, less for you to worry about as the clock is winding down. Yeah! But these are great games. Man. All right. Nice trade. To the wall. Oh, the damage. All right, let's keep him there. Okay. Beautiful. There you go. Get active. Perfect. Forward for him again. Forward for him again. Don't be afraid to mix up with that down, that forward 4 and that down forward 1. Forward 4, down forward 1. Check him and if you feel like he might challenge between something, wait a little. Don't like, you know, don't be afraid to. That means that you're mixing up your timing. Because if they expect you to always press another button after you do something, sometimes if you don't do anything, it throws off timing and they can't get a read on you. Great punish. Okay. Nice wave dash. Okay. And 28 seconds left. I want to say you don't have to do anything. You don't have to go in. Now it's even, you know, just because you overextended a little bit right there. Okay. Oh, okay. 11 seconds. Ooh, you had the life lead. I just think right there, what happened again was like an overextending. You came in and he did an electric, and Kazuya's damage in season 3 is scary. Nice sidestep electric. Great way to get off the wall. You went for the Oki. Oh my god. Beautiful defense. All right. Beautiful electric. There's that timing. Okay, get the stomp. Nice. That was a mid. See how he was looking for the low? You did the mid. Because he was looking for the low. You did the mid. Nice, clean, safe finish. I think what's been hitting you the most is those electrics. Those electrics, like the clip. You're getting clipped. Okay, this Kazuya damage is gonna hurt. All right, Athena. That was a rough round. That's okay. But you're staying right there with him. Well done. Okay. Nice down back 2. I like where you're placing these. I want a little bit more footsies. A little bit more footsies for me. Just a little bit. Okay, now he's playing footsies too. Nice step. Oof. Okay. I feel like throwing him sometimes. These electrics are just nuts. The punish. I know it's probably hard to also dash block sometimes. Oh, he's doing the same thing! He's doing the thing that you were doing earlier. You see how he stayed ducking? That's to change timing. Nice down back two. Oh! It's a little risky right there. That's alright. That's okay. Good stuff, good stuff. That's 4. Okay, now we're gonna do, okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Yeah, so I would say that what's been hitting you the most is, yeah, the electrics. The electrics. Like, as you're coming in, Shadow he's using the electric as a way to kind of, like, keep you out. Maybe, possibly, you might be, like, maybe you're, like, jabbing? Maybe you're potentially jabbing, beforehand, or, like, maybe, like, you know, you're dashing and then he's catching you. The electric, I don't know if they buffed, like, how quick it is. I mean, maybe they did, but the recovery on it is better, right? So, I think some options for that is still what you're doing with this, you know, you're staying at a certain range, right? Maybe like 0.5 to 1, so that, you know, any of his, like, wave dash, like, 50-50 attempts, you'll be outside of the range of it. So I think you want to go with the same thing. When you dash in, you want to be careful with getting hit by the electric because of where he's placing them. So maybe staying closer would be the better option in some situations. See where you're, like, you're right outside of his range again. So once you get in, you want to stay in. You definitely want to stay in if you can, in my opinion. Just a thought. Oh, that combo was a lot. He's really keeping that wall pressure. So that's definitely what's been happening. The electric is kind of like it's sticking to the wall because of Kazuya's damage. He's stopping you from stepping now, too. With that down forward, too. Because he's noticing your step pattern. So now what you want to do is you probably want to stay, like, a little close. And use your backdash instead. Nice float! Nice combo conversion. Alright. Nice, nice. Make him guess. Yeah, right here, I'd say definitely use that jab pressure. Yeah, this would be really good right here. Nice electric. Okay. Yeah, he's really trying to use that down forward 2 on you. Yeah, he's catching you stepping really, really, like, effectively. Okay, now he's trying to poke you a lot more. Nice! Oh, nice! Oh, no, I should have went further! So I want to say the thing about the down forward 1-2, because, like I was saying earlier, because you haven't placed the mental frames of the down forward 1 in general, he has no reason to let it rip. Like, you know, like, as in, like, you know, getting hit by the down forward 1-2 the full string. There's no reason for him to get hit by it. All right. Let's go. Well done, though, Athena. Well done. I think you played very well in that first to 5. I know it's a little tough because, you know, all this information being thrown at you, but you're handling it so well. Yeah. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right, this is the second set. It's Athena's Heihachi versus Shadow's Zafina. Sweet muffins, let's go. Oh my god, it's gonna be nuts because, you know, this matchup is probably really hard for Heihachi because of Zafina's movement. She really does well against Mishima's in that sense. And the down for 1. That down for 1 has great reach. Yeah, and her movement alone is just really good. All right. Okay. So in this matchup, nice punish. I feel like you really want to be, like, close to Zafina. You really want to be close to her. because she has such good keep out against Mishimas. She's so in these situations, Athena, like when she went into Tarantula, that weird spider stance where she goes down like all weird. You want to step. You want to get out of the way. And Heihachi should have average enough like normal step to be able to do that. Because you want to get as much damage as you can in these situations. Nice interrupt. Okay, to the wall. Her body's a little small. All right. Nice jab pressure. Nice. Great snuff out with the down 4-1. You use that more. Down 4-1. Just keep it there. Remember, I know you can't hear me or anything because, you know. But remember what I told you from the first set. That mental pressure of the down forward 1. And the jab. So important. Because Shadow is the kind of player who will capitalize on one small mistake. So you want to use the jab as a safer way to, you know, keep you close to him. Nice step. Oh, he finished it. So, actually, I'd like to talk about that a little bit. So, you know, she has her down forward 1, her down forward 1-2, down forward 1-2-1, like that string. But you notice how with Shadow, he did the down forward 1 a few times, right? Remember what I was saying before about using, you know, the down forward 1? So he used the down forward 1 a few times, but he never finished it. Barely, or he just did the down forward 1 or down forward 1-2. So you know the mental pressure of it was there. But you know because you were only expecting that, that's why you got hit by the down forward 1-2-1 because he never fully finished the string. But he put the mental awareness of the moves. The strings were in your head, but he's never finished it. So you always expected to just punish the down forward 1-2. You never expected the down forward 1-2-1 to come out because if you try and interrupt that full string, then you're gonna get hit. Right. So yeah, that same thing can be applied with Heihachi. The same exact concept can be applied. It's all about mentally what is your opponent expecting. And then we start throwing in even just like the full string, people start really like it throws them off. It throws them off. All right, we're at the Devil's Pit. Okay. And as Heihachi, I do feel like you know, a few more footsies, like a few more lows here and there will really help. A forward 3 will be really good. Forward 3, forward 4. Nice punish. You can get a better punish for that, but sometimes it's a little odd. So I like it. That was a very safe option. You can punish that 1+2, that little, you know, thing she does. You kind of have to be on point with it, because if you don't, what Zafina players will do is they'll do the 1+2 if you don't punish it quick enough. They'll do something else. They'll like go for like a launcher. They'll like duck and they'll go for a launcher because like you punish too late or something. It's a little scary, but you can usually get it kind of consistently once you see a more muscle memory. All right, let's see if you can keep her at the wall. Yeah, there you go. There's the down forward 1. Just do the down forward 1. Nice pressure. Nice electric. You can actually duck that the down forward 1-4 that she did on you at the wall, where she goes down for 1, then like the high kick. Yeah. But I'm sure you already know that. So, okay, this is where you'll step. Yeah, when she goes into that weird stance, like that's tarantula, you can step. Because that's the, you don't want to be in the way of any of that pressure she's got from those stances. And tarantula is her most, I'd say it's one of her most vulnerable stances. She can't block out of it. Mantis and Scarecrow, she at least has a power crush or a block option for each. The Scarecrow, she can't block, but she has like evasive properties into different stances. And she has a power crush, that Scarecrow 4. Mantis, she can block from it, but you can step after certain things. And sometimes players even jump over some of Zafina's options. Nice closeout of that third round. Well done. Okay, fourth round. Let's see how you close this one out. Nice step. Nice. So when you step like that, as Heihachi, you want to go for a mid option that will cover that woman every single time. You want something that always covers, like, you know, that can hit her from low to mid, like, you know, a scoop. I always have like a scoop. Down for ones. Some down for ones are not that good, but Heihachi's is not that bad. It's pretty dang good. It's all right. You know, because you were able to walk and do the down forward one, so a little risky right there. All right, down 3. Dang. Ooh. Okay. What's the guess? That's a very scary situation. More jab pressure will definitely help with this too. At some point, it'll be really important for you to start seeing the down 3 in a mantis, that low she's doing. All right. Yeah, we'll talk about some of those things that you can do from those situational things. See how Shadow's using that down 4-1, down 4-1, down 4-1, then does down 4-1-2? That's the kind of pressure I'm talking about. The mental pressure there. Yeah. So we will discuss like being able to step and walk Zafina. Because there's a lot of situations where you can actually step this character. You can do like down 4-1-2 or like, you know, do a mid option that's really like safe, like that, you know, will cover Zafina every single time, like, you know, that will hit her. Because it's really important against stance characters, you know, very evasive characters, to have a move that always hits them. For example, like AOP and that kind of thing. Like, for example, and I always kind of think about it like when you're stepping and they're still in stance, you want to make sure that that move that you're hitting them with to get them out of their stance hits from from every angle. Geometric plane is very particular. It's very wonky. The stage is very wonky. But it gives you a lot of Oki potential. Oh, all right. Oh, the down 3 also hits counter hit. And it crushes. Nice parry. So I know you were a little concerned to do something right there. A down 4-1 should work. A down 4-1 should work to kind of at least, you know, even if they block, even if like Shadow blocks, it's still to just like kind of respond. It's still, you know, to kind of keep yourself, you know, active against the pressure of the stance. Oh, okay, so like right there, even stepping or jumping could be good. Step blocking, sorry. Nice. Yeah, we might, I'll talk to you a little bit more about like stepping some of these options, because you don't want to have to deal with too much in front of you, because that's you know, some of the stuff is not like some of the stuff you can move out of the way from, which is really good. Nice step from Shadow. And down 4-1-2. And it kind of keeps you in check, that move down 4-1-2. Nice parry. Okay. Nice. I think that's like 14. 13, 14? Nice! There you go. Nice. Get him again! Nice wall pressure. That was some of the cleanest wall pressure I've seen in these sets. Nice parry. I still feel like sometimes, like, sometimes it's a little risky to do, but sometimes I feel like a backdash is sometimes a better option. Oof. It's a lot. I know, it's a lot of pressure. So that's where you probably would walk. Nice forward 3. Yeah, forward 3 is also a really good option from stance. For stance, for like Mantis, that stance that she goes into. The one where she's like this, all low and stuff. The one where she looks like she can block a little bit. Schoolgirl Zafina. What an interesting look. Alright, so okay, so that was 8. Okay, so that was 8. I feel like this matchup is it looks like what you're struggling with is when to respond against Mantis. When to respond in stance. Sorry, when to respond when she's in Mantis and in Scarecrow, because the last kind of the last string, I'm sorry, string. The last stance Zafina or Shadow is gonna try and do is Tarantula, because Tarantula doesn't really give him any evasive properties. Being able to move, being able to step against Zafina in certain stance situations will be huge. I noticed that sidestepping left helps a lot. Now I don't know if Heihachi can evade all this stuff because he's like I said, like, you know, male characters have a little less evasiveness depending, but it's still regular sidestep, so you still should be able to. Yeah, that down for one, nice forward three. That forward three I think would be so good against Zafina, so I say use that a bit more. Yeah, that 1+2 is like 10 or 11. Okay, so he's gonna, yeah, so now, yeah, just in case that you probably rolled into him, he was gonna try and do something in Mantis. All right, 19 seconds, you're about even on health. Oh, I do feel like maybe for you, a rage art read would be nice. Rage, okay, this is where you step. Yeah, actually you can step there. Yep. So just small things. Once I show you them, it won't feel so overwhelming. Nice step. Yeah, Shadow's using that he's using that 1+2 to stop you from stepping too much. Yeah, see how he's using it to stop you from stepping. Yeah, so you will definitely want to punish it. Yeah, he tried it right there. Yeah, it's a kind of like a setup. Yeah, that whole string you can 1-1-2 it. Oh God! Whoa, that was weird. Tekken stuff. All right. Oh, nice wave dash. Nice. I like the closeout. Nice, 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 nice. That move's used for people who like to duck a lot. That weird move she's like, and then she does like a mid. It's very fancy looking. Alright. So in these situations, I do feel like more of your one jab will be very good for you. The one jab will also help deal with that forward 4. Oh, I know that was supposed to be an electric. I know. Oh, I know there's a lot of pressure. But your jab is your... We're gonna get you to use your jab a lot more. Your jab is your best friend. Jab is your best friend. Remember, jab is your best friend. Something that Shadow had taught me before was, you know, sometimes just use jab in mid, like open air, you know? It's a good way to just kind of use it, you know? Because it's like they're baits. Jabs are like baits. You know, it's just like, you know, it's kind of like this barrier between you and and your opponent, you know? Because if my jab is right here, and my jab is right here, and my opponent's like on the outside of that, if they come in, I'll have something there to protect me at times. Or if I'm baiting them with the jab just to kind of like, you know, see how they'll respond to my jab, it kind of gives you some information about your opponent as well. Zafina can be stepped, and you know, your forward 3 was really good. I think, yeah, more forward 3, more down 4-1. Definitely like more lows. I think your down forward 2 would actually be really good in these situations as well. Maybe and Rage Art. Rage Art actually can be used a lot when Zafina's transitioning between stances. It's a good armor, especially for like clutch closeouts. She can't do anything from Scarecrow. And she can't block. So if she tries to go into Mantis, you know, like that transition to the low stance, that's perfect for you. Because like that Rage Art is there to interrupt. It's there to protect you in these situations, especially with a character like Heihachi. It will help you. In my opinion. Nice electric. Nice 4-4-2. Clean. You know, like that's just a nice finish. Nice finish. Nice parry. Oh god, that was nuts. You said stomp. And that was input here. Oh my god. Okay, so right here I'd say step. Okay, that was weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like you know, I'm not surprised that it happened, but Zafina stuff is weird. We'll definitely look into that, and you know, we'll talk to Shadow about it too. Yeah, using the down for one to keep you kind of honest from this step. Nice, nice. Oh, yeah, it's always like really important to be aware of this stuff. Whoa! I've never seen the full. Yeah, I never seen the full 10 hit. Well, learn something new every day. I think your defense at certain ranges against Athena is really good, but when you're up close to Shadow, it's when, you know, you kind of like, I don't know what's going on. Like, there's a lot like to guess on. Oh god. Nice. No, he pressed on it. Nice. Nice. See, and the reason why that worked was because you had done the jab a few times. All right, for the launcher. Okay, I do want to show you something a little bit about that move. Nice. See, 4-3, 4-3, perfect. Use that to your advantage. There you go. Nice, nice. That's how you deal with that. Whew. She's trying to keep you in check again from stepping. That's what the down 4-1-2 is for. Okay. Oh, there you go. That's how we let her rip. All right. 25 seconds on the clock. You can just chill at this point. He might go for the back 1+2. He might. He just might. Oh my god, Pixel. Okay, 14 seconds. Oh my god, what? Oh, yo! Nice! Oh, clean! I'm gonna put yo! Okay, my bad. What? 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 That was nuts. I'm gonna say that to the archives. Nice. I think that was a great way of closing out the round. You didn't overextend. While Rising 4 is a great way to end the round. You know? You didn't have to do anything where it put you more at risk. I think that was a really good round for you. For sure. You had a couple like really good rounds where it's like I know it's where you would start off strong, but because Shadow would get started with the offensive pressure with the stance transitions, which at first can be a lot, right? That's where you lose most of your health in these rounds. So, because I noticed you're kind of like standing there and you're trying to like make these hard reads on the lows, and it's really scary. But I noticed you definitely did not get hit by any Zafina Mantis down 4-2s where she goes like this, and she does like that, like this weird like uppercut thing, which catches people who try and attack for duckers. Yeah, I liked your spacing on the last round where you're kind of just like at mid range, and I think Shadow like whipped a down forward, not down forward, a Mantis down 3, a Mantis down 3, and oh, that string is forward. I said forward 3, -14. It's -14. I'll show you though. Nice jump. Yeah, that's a good way to keep Zafina honest, like legit. Nice. Ooh, actually, I think I think that's down 1. Nice step. Nice down 4-2. Yeah, use that down 1 as well. I think that's a down 1. I'm pretty sure it's a down 1. So I like that. It's like Paul's. Maybe I'm pretty sure it's a down 1. Oh, nice block. That's alright. You still have some health. 51 seconds. All right. Nice step. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I think you're starting to pick up on the like the fact that you can step Zafina. Oh, yeah. You're definitely getting more familiar with like what you can do at certain ranges. Yeah, I definitely want to see more jab, more down forward one, more jab down forward one. That'll stop Shadow from coming in more. I think with Zafina. Oh, he tried. Yeah, now he's trying to stop you from stepping. Oh, yeah. See what he's doing? Do you see what he's doing? It's what I talked about earlier with the mental pressure, where he's only finishing. He's only doing one part of the string. He's not doing the whole string. He's only doing parts and sections of it, and that's to stop you from moving, and it's also to stop you from getting a read on his timing. Good stuff to Athena and Shadow. Well done, Athena. I see how you're definitely picking up on where to like how to shut down Zafina. All right, this is the last first to 5, Athena. Last first to 5. I definitely think that you've been playing these really well. I think obviously you were the strong. I think you were the strongest / most confident against Kazuya. Zafina, I know you needed more help with, which is fine, but you were definitely starting to pick up on stuff. I liked how you were spacing and stepping towards the end of the second set. You were starting to really pick up on like where you kind of needed to adjust yourself in regards to positioning. So you position yourself in certain situations so that you wouldn't get hit by certain things, and you're starting to use mids to check Shadow. Jules. Good old Jules. Julia versus Heihachi. Now, I feel like, this will be also a very jab-heavy match. I mean, I feel like all of these matches are very jab-based, because Heihachi can use a jab to like, kind of snuff out people, but Julia's jab is really important, in the sense that she uses it for a lot of offense, because that's, shotgun, like what Shadow just did. Okay. I know people tell me sidestep left against Julia, but I say sidestep right. Okay, so he's got the combo. That was a reset. That's insane. Nice electric. So the thing about Julia is you definitely want to be able to like sidestep a little bit on her forward one. The elbow she keeps on doing. Yeah, so Shadow's really just using basic pressure, like very simple pressure with Julia to kind of just to control the round, to control the pace. Because Julia using that elbow is how she gets momentum started. Forward one. And that lunge, those lunges down forward 2, forward 3. Alright. Nice house sweep. So, yeah, right now, definitely more active with the jab pressure. Nice trade. Okay, the lunge forward. Might set it up. He might set up the war drum. Alright, he did not. Oh, he tried to challenge that. Oh, the wall bounce. Actually, I'm pretty sure that was 10 frames. But it is punishable. Alright. Nice. With 13 seconds on the clock, didn't want to overextend. That was a clutch finish. Alright. A lot of Julia's moves are -14. Just a little tidbit to throw in there. Yeah, you definitely want to use that to keep Julia honest. Oh, that was scary. Actually, while we're discussing this, let's look at the Tekken sidestep list. Because, I mean, maybe it's because of my characters, but I've always thought that it is, you step Julia to the right, but could be wrong. Pretty sure. I that was the right, but my characters also have good movement in that sense, so maybe that's why. Let's see. So for Julia, it says sidestep left. 4-4-1 can be delayed to make it track more. Sidestep is dangerous. Better to block or duck and punish. Right. So I guess it's just for my characters. For my characters, I always do sidestep. Against Julia, I do sidestep, right? I do. Like, and sometimes the sidestep lists are kind of weird. But maybe left might be better for Heihachi, like just maybe a rule of thumb of like stepping against the character if your character has a more normal step. So, okay. Alright. These combos are nuts. This character has some of the best wall combos in the game. Launch. Just a little late. Nice awareness though on the punish. Nice block. I feel like definitely in these matches you want to be a lot more active in regards to like a jab, and a step. And having a move that when Julia steps, when she does the shotgun, the jab into the spin, you want a mid that will keep her in check. Because that, people always say, oh, that shotgun spin mix-up stuff is not real. Because it's not. The mix-ups for that are not real. Because as long as you have a move that can hit her out of that stuff before she, spins and does something else, nice whip punish. Before she does something else, you're good. Like, it's actually, yeah, it is pretty fake. That type of pressure is... nice patience. All right, let's see if you're gonna get more active. I see you getting a little more active. Nice. Nice electric. There we go. Okay, to the wall. Boop. Nice. Okay, try to keep the pressure with the wall bounce. Shadow picked up on it. Yeah, more down forward 1-1. Nice to the wall. Okay. Nice block. Okay, that Tekken wonky box stuff. Oh I know you're trying to do the punish. I know. I like your defense. He's trying to stop you from stepping. So I definitely noticing something that you try and use to alleviate pressure is you step a lot, which is not bad. Stepping is not bad. But I will say that sometimes it's not about stepping. Sometimes it's about spacing. It's about like spacing from, forward and back, not always from side to side, because we can get clipped when we overstep. Step is good and rewarding when it works, but when it doesn't, is where it's dangerous. A little bit of an overextend on the rage drive right there at 9 seconds. That's all right. All right. Remember, Shadow likes to play the clock. When you watch these when you watch these matches, it'll be good for you. Kind of, learn from how he plays the clock. Nice duck. Nice electric. Okay. Oh, that was nice! oh, that's punishable. I don't know if Heihachi can reach it from that. But that wall rising 4, that skyscraper kick, the one that looks like Ling's, you can do a lot. You can probably down for 1 to it. I'm sure for Heihachi sometimes it's kind of tough for the character to deal with some of the more like stance-based stuff from different like characters, and not just the female ones because of the hitboxes and all that, but even like the male ones like Yoshi. I'm sure like that's got to be kind of weird. But his when he does get those punishes, they're so crucial. Like Heihachi, I think Heihachi hurts really bad when he has really nice punishes. That 1-1-2 wall splat is really important, so definitely using more of that. More active jabs. Okay, he's got you at the wall. Nice position change. Nice. Oh my god, this is nuts. Oh my god. Oh, that's nuts. Nice down 4-2. I think we could even get you to experiment with some wall Oki too to help you. Oh, he did the That elbow, sorry, that double elbow is 14, negative 14, if you block it. Nice! Yeah, go for that mid. Go for the mids. Alright, shadow stepping. Yeah, definitely picking up on his timing will be very important for you. Nice duck! Nice duck! Ooh, Shadow, this is a Kazuya. You can't launch that. That did a lot of damage. Oh, the conversion. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. So in those situations, you definitely still want to keep pressure, right? So like what you were doing before, when he coordinated you at the wall, the throw that put, I think it was the two throw that changed positions, would be very helpful for you. Power crush as well. His power crush is not terrible. I think it's like, I know it's like 13, 14 frames, but I think it's still a really good option for you. It's very useful because you want to be able to like use different tools, especially from Heihachi, so that the way you're playing doesn't become too flowchart. Yeah, you want to always keep things fresh with the character, and so that opponents don't really get too much of a hold onto your timing too much. Bobbington? All right, okay, all right. I like this. Now I know I kind of get to see your bob. I think it's really cool that you chose Bob for the just so we could see. I think it's really good. Jab pressure right here would be really good too. Nice. Yeah, that 4-4-2 was nice. Whew. I think I would like to see more of your Bob, actually. I wish I would see him a little bit earlier, but no, but the focus is Heihachi. I got you. I know. Nice break. Alright. I already can tell right away you're way more active with Bob. Way more active. Way more active with moving. Definitely more jab would be nice. Yeah, even hit, like, Bab loves jab right here. I noticed that, like, he'll use it to apply pressure as well. So I think you could, probably use that a bit more. Nice sidestep. Woo! Nice. You're automatically way more active with your options. Wow, that's crazy. I like that. Remember, he has a power crush. If we can get you to use power crush a little bit too. Oh, snap! That's alright. Nice down for one. Kind of keep Shadow in check. Oh! Just a bit of overreach. Nice! Hey, commit to it! That's alright! You had it! Oh no! You That's alright! That was the most active I've seen you with your wall pressure. Alright. This will probably break. Oh, that was weird. Is he gonna go for the running elbow? Yeah, use that. Yeah, nice. Use that down 4-1. Use it again. Oof. I don't know where in the world, like, that camera was. That was really weird. Nice. I say go for it again. Why not? Oh, I like the dumper one option. Oh, man. Right there, I don't think there was any reason to duck. That's all right, though. That's all right. I don't think there was any reason to duck right there. Only because, you know, Shadow hasn't really been, you know, chipping away at ankles or anything like that. He wasn't really chipping away at them. He wasn't really using lows. So I'd say like there was no reason to really, you know, block the low right there. But I get, you know, you didn't have that much health left, so you're trying to cover your feet. So I totally get it. I like your bob. That's just the only thing. Just we gotta get you to use the jabs. Jab, jab, jab. We gotta get you to use the jab more. The bob's all about jab. Yeah, and the wall pressure. Well, we'll talk about it though. We'll talk about it. And I'll show you. I'll show you. His wall pressure is scary. Like he has like the where he goes like, eh, and that's safe at the wall. People get really scared, so they can sometimes duck it. He has the belly bump, which is like 12, 13. I believe 12, 13, 14. The headbutt, which is like hit confirmable. His wave dash into the hell sweep options, like that's, you know, all that. Nice! We just talked about hell sweep. That's so funny. I love it. Oh, the counter hit. What is it? Yeah, that moves, yeah. It's very punishable. It's launch, actually. 15. Bob probably can't punish it, because I don't know if his down forward 2 works in it. Oh. Nice. Yeah, when you see somebody step, yeah, we'll talk more about, like, you know, definitely placing that homing move. Okay. Oh, that was scary. Alright. Oh, nice! Nice forward 2, 3. 12 seconds on the clock. Okay, rage drive time. Nice tug. Oh, that was twice. The 2 times where you didn't commit to launching. Nice throw. Whew. All right, no more pressure to deal with. Yeah, that is launch. The same way that kick that she's been doing, that 4-4-3 is launch, that kick is launch. That kick is also launch. Yeah, that's how you should capitalize on punishing on stuff like that, like the launcher. Because junior players will throw out that 4-4-3 like hotcakes. Nice. So I did notice, like, after sometimes you get hit by certain things, you want to attack again. Sometimes you don't have to. Sometimes you don't have to, always. Oh, Shadow tried to do the cheap tech. Where if you get somebody with that like palm, it's like you get the 4-4-1 plus 2. Nice down 4-2. Nice rage drive. Oh no. Okay. I think Bob gets a 4-2-3 for that. We're 8 seconds. Nice headbutt. We just talked about. We're just discussing headbutt. I'm sorry. I'm saying we like you're listening to me right now. You're literally playing the game. OMG. All right. Remember, more one jab. One jab. Because if you're too passive every time, Shadow's been pushing you to the wall. He's been able to really push you because he's getting momentum right away because he's way more active. Yeah. Dang. That's alright. I like your bob. All I have to do is tweak a few things. It'll be good. Alright, so that is the third set done. Well played by Athena and Shadow. Thank you so much. I think you had a lot of really good moments in the sets, but the sets are there for you to learn, right? I personally felt like you played the Kazuya matchup the best because that's a Mishima. Right. and I'm gonna let you take over in a second, Shadow. I'm just trying to pump up my notes real quick,
Yeah.
Because this is all in the videos. It's just oh, Zafina, you start to pick up on like understanding some of that stuff. Forward 3 is really good. Like a good mid for her, and I liked how you were trying to use down forward 1. There were a lot of times you weren't stepping because you were like just eating a lot of mix-ups. I get it because it's like what's going on.
It's a lot with her.
Okay.
Right. And Julia, I do like the bob pick, but we gotta get you to jab more. You're not active enough in the neutral. So what's happening is Shadow was pushing you to the your back was to the wall like every single time. So you were like guessing all the time. So we want to get you to be more active, like with jabs. It's funny because Shadow always told me like jab, 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 jab pressure. Like you told me that so much, dude. I remember, and I'm like, he's right. You gotta jab a lot more.
Yeah, they're very important.
But now I'll let Shadow take over. And what you felt like. Can you talk about what she did well, what she can improve on? Wherever you want to start.
Yeah. So obviously, like Cuddle said, I think he played the Kazuya matchup the best. And it's hard to give advice when somebody doesn't know the matchup fully. So I won't go too in depth with the Zafina and the Julia. But from Kazuya, I noticed that when you had my back to the wall, you were over aggressive sometimes, and so I was able to predict when you wanted to attack, and I would just beat you out with a faster move. And so something, especially with Heihachi, I feel like he's the hardest Mishima to play because I used to main him
Yeah.
and Kazuya and tag too. So I feel like you have to be a lot more patient with him, and you have to wait for your opportunities a lot more. He doesn't really have lows to open you up, so it's a lot of movement with him, a lot of movement and pokes. And so I feel like obviously you need more jabs. Like Cuddle said, you need more jabs and down forward 1 pressure, and that'll help you get stuff started. And maybe add in some down 4s for a little low poke.
Okay.
I like that you were using down back 3, but I feel like that's a lot more risky because it is launch punishable. So yeah, down 4 is really good for if you want to do low, because down back 3 will get you killed sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then let me see. I'll see. I feel like you were a little hesitant, very hesitant to attack. And sometimes you just gotta bust out some moves, just do some stuff. Yeah. I'd rather attack and challenge
They're waiting
than waiting. If I'm unsure or something, it's good to just put moves on the screen, because you never know how your opponent will react to it. You might find a move that's giving you the edge in a matchup. Some people don't know how to deal with certain moves, so you just gotta be experimental.
Okay.
Now also I wanted to ask if you had any questions.
I do. So obviously I do struggle against characters that their movement is a little bit slippier because it's really hard for me to lock high down. So like, do you suggest because I know in Zafina, like, I can't use forward 4 because she can kind of go under that. So
Yeah.
you said like forward 3 is really good, but do you think I'll get beat because it is kind of slow at like 18 frames?
Yeah.
I tend to space more with Heihachi, but I don't want to be too passive. That's my issue. I can't find that balance of being aggressive at the right times and being defensive at the right times.
So I don't have too much experience with Zafina versus Heihachi, but I think a faster move you'd want to use would be maybe back forward 2.
Okay.
Wait,
I
what is
just
that?
I just it's like a little elbow.
Like like it's a good mid. It's like the combo move, the
Yeah,
tail spin
Oh,
move, the beginning of it.
So
Yeah.
I just started recently. Like, I played with Heihachi the other day, and I realized that the move is a pretty good move to poke with,
Mm-hmm.
because you can delay the follow ups a little bit,
Yeah. Okay.
and then on
Cool.
hit it's like +4, so you
It
have
is.
some
Yeah.
decent frame advantage.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's a good move to use. Um, I
Nice.
was really happy when you picked Bob, because the whole time I was wondering, like, does she play any other
I was
character?
getting blown up with
no,
I, w- No, you weren't getting blown up. You weren't. It just seemed like you weren't sure how to close out rounds sometimes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So, if you're unsure on how to close out rounds, then don't be afraid to go low just to finish them off.
Okay.
Because if you go low and you're getting rounds from that, then that'll force the opponent to duck more when they're at life disadvantage
Hmm.
and stuff. So don't be afraid to go low to win,
Okay.
especially if you have a life lead. If you
Mhm.
have a big life lead or good enough life lead to where that low won't get you killed if it's blocked, then it's okay to go for that low to finish
Hmm.
out.
Nice, nice,
Mhm.
nice.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I know Julia. He actually doesn't win these matchups, so I do.
Yeah, I understand that for
Yeah,
sure.
but I think my Bob is a little. He's not in like top notch shape, but
Yeah.
I I think what I need to do at the moment is probably like really, 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 really study these matchups. There was some moves. I think it was that homing move with Zafina where it kind of looks like her counter. I wasn't sure what
One
that
plus
was on
two.
block. Yeah,
Oh,
I
one
Yeah,
wasn't.
plus two.
it's
That's
like 10 or
I don't
11,
minus.
right?
Okay,
Fuck.
so the first hit is -12,
Mm.
Okay.
and then the second hit, if you try and like punish the first hit, the second hit will counter hit you, so it's pretty scary sometimes.
Okay.
But the second hit, you can if you see the second hit, you can always interrupt the third hit with jabs,
Yep.
and then it'll also be a punish.
Okay.
So if
Okay.
she
Okay.
commits to the second hit, then you can just jab punish. But even if she tries to finish the string, jabs will still win. So
Okay.
so
Okay.
so
So
against
mix
that
up.
move, it's good to just have your jabs ready.
Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 So jabs. That's something to lab. Yeah. I won't lie. I was nervous in the beginning. I was super nervous. I started to like ease into it. I still made some mistakes, but that
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're a very, 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 very good player.
Thank
Cuddle,
you.
you guys too. It's this is an inspiration to see the gap, like to actually see the gap and understand how much work needs to be put in. I'm really excited. I'm really thankful for this opportunity, but I got a lot of work to do.
I
I
mean,
have
we all
so
do.
much
For
work
real,
to
like,
We
join the
we all have a lot.
club.
We all have a lot to do.
do.
But,
It's but this is refreshing.
we're here to help,
Thank
like,
you.
I always feel like, I'm like, yeah, it's cool. Like, you and me, like, I can teach you stuff, but it's also good that you have the experience from other people that I know that are pros in the field, So I mean, like, who better than like Shadow and other people that you will be playing later? Thank you so much, Shadow, for
Yes,
doing
thank you
this.
for your
Oh,
time.
Cause
oh
like,
Appreciate
no, it's
that.
no problem. I
Thank
don't
you.
normally, teach and, give criticism. I don't mind doing it, but I just normally don't. But Cuddle's one of my best friends, so I don't mind helping out.
thank you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you. Cause like,
Yes.
I want this to be a very good experience for her, and
Mhm.
Already it's amazing.
Yeah.
100% amazing.
so like all this. Oh, this will be included in like a recording that I have to send to Persia. The
Okay.
woman who runs EXO Academy, because I have to show her the lessons and stuff. Just letting you know, Shadow. Just letting you know.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. It's totally fine.
All right. Cool. Is there anything else that you want to tell Athena before I just have my
Um,
close out statements with her?
okay, so with Zafina, it's a very, very, very difficult matchup for Heihachi, and she's also just a super strong character. And I recommend just labbing her. If you have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to me. I don't mind
Hmm.
answering them.
Wow, thank you.
Yes, yes, and you can add me. And if you
Oh,
see me on, add me. Just if you see me on, and I have some free time, I'm down to play.
thank you.
Yes, yes.
Oh my god. One thing, would you suggest I go Bob next time or no?
Okay, against Zafina, yes.
Okay.
That's one matchup where I think Bob is one of the few characters that can hit her consistently.
Okay. Okay.
You want to use moves that have lower hitboxes against her. So,
Mhm.
and Bob
Mm,
has a lot of that. So,
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I
Cool.
called it a scoop in the video. I said, you want characters that have like low scooping moves. I said, I was
Mhm,
like the scoop. I couldn't
mhm.
think of the term. That hitboxes, lower hitboxes.
Mhm.
Another thing
Okay.
is good is you were doing it a little bit like instant while rising 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is really good against her as well.
Okay. Okay.
I know Heihachi, he doesn't have it like Devil Jin and Kazuya where he can just do down forward 4, a
Mm-mm.
tsunami
Yeah.
kick.
Mm.
So yeah, it's a bit tougher for him. Do you play
Mhm.
Kazuya at all?
Yes, but my Kazuya is terrible. But
Oh,
I do
I
play
mean,
him.
that's
Yeah.
okay. Always get better.
Yeah, just
Okay.
But yeah, yeah.
dabble some more with the characters too. Like never
Mhm.
be afraid to just like mess around with the other characters that you kinda know, because
Yeah.
that's the only way you get better with them, right? Is like
Mhm.
experimenting more with them.
Okay.
Especially in like matchups where you're like, I need to switch. The counter picking is a real thing. I told her like it's kind of important to have two characters in this
Yeah.
game,
Yeah.
Very.
especially. I mean, think about it. JDCR had a Heihachi, and he literally has like two other characters. Think about it.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
you all even discussed it. You just said like Heihachi has difficult matchups. Like it's hard for him, and so having Bob, I think, is such a great substitute when you need to come
It
in like with
is.
something like that. He's I think he's a more fluid
He's really
Mishima.
solid. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's really solid. He got some buffs.
pretty
He has
solid.
it. He can win for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
it's good. So just polish up both your characters. Work on some things. Learn those matchups. That's the biggest thing. Is just knowing the
Mhm.
matchup. And another thing is probably work on your spacing and your movement. I feel like with Mishimas, you have to be moving pretty much all the time
Mhm.
because you don't want to let those opportunities slip up. And it's very important for them because they're execution heavy.
Yeah.
So you want to be ready to whiff punish. You want to be ready, 1-1-2. If you can hit 1-1-2 a lot, that is really good. Knocking down with Mishimas is like the best situation for them.
Okay.
So like simple stuff like sidestep jab and sidestep 1-1-2 confirm. Throwing out
Mm.
1-1
Yeah,
is
you were doing
super
that.
good. Yeah,
Okay.
1-1 is super good with Mishimas because it's so easy to hit confirm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. One more question, and then I'm gonna let you go, Shadow.
Oh, you good.
Take your time.
This is
I'm here
like,
to help. I'm here to
do
help.
you?
You can ask whatever you need.
Okay. How I noticed very very quickly that you pretty much downloaded my attack timing very 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 quickly because you knew exactly like when to interrupt me. In that sense, would you like recommend that's when I try to use spacing more, like try to do more dash ins, but dash
Mhm.
in, block or sidestep guard, and try to like bait a whiff, in that sense, because
Yes.
I noticed I was getting counter hit pretty smoothly. Okay,
Mhm.
okay, okay, cool, cool,
So
cool,
yeah,
cool.
when you want to switch up your timing, it's very hard. I struggled with switching up my timing, but it just comes with playing a lot. You'll learn. I recommend watching as well because
Hmm.
you'll learn different timings from just watching. I learned a lot of my timings from watching.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And so yeah, you just want to. You sometimes you just need to slow it down, see how they're punishing you, see how they're reacting to you, and just switch it up a little bit.
Hmm.
Sometimes say you want to come in with start your pressure with a jab down forward one, maybe jab step down forward one next time. Just switching it up,
Mm,
just changing things around. That way, people don't get used to everything you're doing. You
got
always
it.
want to just have another plan.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I am going to take all this to the graveyard. This is some good stuff. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I
Oh,
promise
you're
I'm going to
welcome.
work hard and like just really, really push in
Yeah.
this time. I appreciate it. Thank
No
you, thank
problem.
you.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. Also, I don't know if you have free time or if you like doing it, but if you can, join some online tournaments,
She is.
That's the best experience, just playing multiple people, playing different people. And a tournament setting is just it'll help you improve a lot.
Okay,
I
thank you.
agree. I
Hmm.
agree completely. She actually is. I think WSOE.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah,
think.
that's good. That's good. Good luck in that. I'll be in that as well.
I saw. Good luck to you too, champ.
Thank you.
Perfect. Okay. So yeah, thank you for all the advice, Shadow. I really
Hmm.
appreciate it.
Yes. Thank
Don't
you.
forget to add me.
Oh, I'll do that right now. Yeah. Sorry, it's like still kind of hitting.
Yeah. And if you got any questions, you can message me on Twitter or anything. It doesn't matter. And
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Okay, thank you. Thank you. This is a blessing in disguise. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
You're
you. Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you.